What's up everybody, it's Bad Driver. I've been doing a bit more hot lapping recently, so I figured I may as well make a quick tutorial on how to set a world record. I know it can seem like an unattainable dream, but it's really not that hard if you make use of a few clever tricks. I'm driving an Automobilista 2 with a Chevy Corvette C3 touring car at the Londrina short layout. Let's do this shit. So coming down this straightaway as we begin our lap, you can see I'm giving it absolutely all of the beans, doing a blistering 82 kilometers an hour. You know you're going fast when the mirrors are literally shaking in excitement. I mean, you could probably push it a little further here, but given that there's a mild right-hander coming up and I'm driving an American car, I'd better play it safe. Unfortunately, it looks like there's a speed limit of 50 k's, so I'd better slow down. Nice and easy into this left hand. Actually, nah, I'm not happy with that line, so I'm gonna do it again. There we go. I like to really nail those curbs and show them who's in charge. Alright, taking a nice wide line here through this turn, as I don't want to scrub off all this speed that I'm carrying. Yep, perfect. Ugh, bloody speed limit again. That's alright, I can deal. It's probably for the best, as it's a bit of a blind section over this crest here. It's real important to make sure you're nailing these apexes though, even if you have to go out of your way for them. They say the fastest route between any 2 points is a straight line, but that sounds vaguely heteronormative to me, so I'm ignoring it. This part here is a bit dull, if I'm being honest, so how about a joke? iRacing's business model. Yeah, the crowd on the right there going absolutely wild for that knee slapper. Now at this point, whoever's putting up these speed signs is just taking the piss, so I'm going to disregard them as we enter this sweeping left-hander, which coincidentally has one thing in common with your mum. I've given her a bit of the old out and out at least once today. Now, jokes aside, it is important to have some specific braking points that you can look for when hot lapping like this. It takes practice, but the trick that I like to use is to keep your eye on the corner, and when it gets close I start applying the brake, which works most of the time. We're starting to approach the end of the lap now, but for those of you who ever played softball, baseball, or any similar games in school, do you remember that annoying kid who would stop running right before the home base and walk the last few steps just to be a cocky little shit? And do you remember how much he wanted to break the bat in half over that kid's head? Yeah, well, I was that kid, so I'm gonna do it again for old time's sake. Coming to a nice gentle stop right before the finishing line. Just to flex on everybody, right before I finish off my lap with a little victory burnout. At the risk of sounding biased, I'd say that was the apotheosis of speed, but hey, don't take my word for it. Let's have a gander at the leaderboards. Yep, as I thought. A 232.2 and a new world record. Now, an important part of the strategy here is to pick a car and track combination that nobody else is driving, because otherwise you're going to have to do a bunch of sweaty shit like trail braking to have any chance. Well, that's the end of this video. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. See ya.